So, first things first. You have a test on Thursday. Okay? You need to understand that. These are the types of questions that you'll see. I'm going to do question 4. This is the most basic of variables on both sides. Today we're going to get into the little bit harder. So, who did number 1? Alec? So, okay. You did the entire thing great on this side. Here it looks like you subtracted 3. Would you agree with that? But over here you divided by 3. So we are dividing by 3. I don't know where you got a negative 3. It's 3 divided by 3 because 3x is multiplication. So to isolate, we divide. Negative 12 divided by 3 is negative 4. So you got the right answer. Your work just would have been confusing for me to look at and said, do you truly understand it? Liam, did you do number 2?
Wait, why is it positive 3?
Because the original problem was 3x?
Oh, wait, you're dividing.
Yep. Yes, sir. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I subtracted it.
Yes. So 3x means 3 times x. The inverse of 3 times x is divide by. Okay? Liam, this was you?
Mm-hmm.
So Liam, you subtracted 5 from both sides, got 2. Multiply by 2, x equals 4. Beautiful job. Which means, Isaac, this was you. Distributed. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Add 12 to both sides is negative 12. So this is the same problem.
Yeah.
Divide both sides by 3, x equals negative 4. Awesome job. Okay.
Why did it all equal 3?
I have no idea. That was not on purpose.
What's the last one will be positive?
No, it's going to be 8. Okay, so everybody has their sheet that has the directions on it, please. Have that out. So this is like my mini lesson going into what we're going to be doing. And I know, hey, Mr. H, we get to use notes on the test. Yeah, I know. But I prefer you to have this out because it's going to be important topic. So, step 1. Did you lose it?
No, I have it at home.
Okay.
I didn't lose it. I have it.
So, step 1, find the balance point. Step 2, we're distributing on each side if we need to. Well, how do I know there's no distributing?
No parentheses.
No parentheses, excellent. Step 3, combine like terms on the same side. This is going to be important today. I'm going to combine like terms on this side. Can I combine the 5x and the positive 7?
No. No.
Nope. Can I combine a 7x and a negative 9? No. So now, step 4, if you had your sheet, says,
Combine variables on opposite sides using inverse operations.
and then in parentheses,
Addition.
addition and,
Subtraction.
okay. We have an x on this side, we have an x on this side. Do you have to do it my way? No. But I will always move my smaller variable. Which one's smaller, 5x's or 7x's?
5.
5. This is positive, so I will subtract 5x from both sides. 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 comes down. 7 minus 5x's leaves me with 2x's minus 9. Okay? That was step 4. Now, we're back to a 2-step equation. Step 5 says combine constants on opposite sides. Well, I have to get x by itself, so I'm moving the negative 9 by adding 9. Negative 9 plus 9 is 0. That's the additive inverse. 2x equals 16. Last step, isolate the variable using inverse operations. Divide by 2. X equals 8. What questions do we have there? We're going to do a bunch of these. Sound good? Okay. My goal is to do at least 5, if not 6, variables on both side problems and then give you your homework. Okay? Listen, when you take notes, I would have it nice and clean so that you can see me doing it. Sound good? Any questions on these? So, this will literally be like 3 questions like this, 3 questions like this, 3 questions like this, and maybe 6 variables on both sides, because that's what we haven't quizzed on yet. Make sense? Okay. Pay no attention to Cole's drawing. I'm not erasing it because he was very proud. That's my son. He made a jungle gym. There's monkey bars, somebody walking a dog, a slide. So we went to, yeah, very good. This is that rope climb thing with the flag at the top of the slide.
I went to Lee McKeegan yesterday.
Did you? So did we.
Skate.
Okay. How often do you go up there?
Oh, I didn't.
I kind of took a break for a while, but
Okay.
like usually sometimes like once a year I
So-
try to.
How would I get, because Cole's like, oh, I want to go there someday. Is it wrong to take him there if he's like just playing around? Would kids be mean, I guess is the question. Or does it depend on who's there?
Depends.
Okay, that's fair. So, variables on both sides. We saw a basic one, we're going to see one more basic one. Fair enough? Okay. Please make sure that you guys are copying this down. Let's go. 7x plus 19 equals negative 8x plus 4. Should work. Okay. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. See if you can start by following the directions, and I'm gonna repeat them as you get, so you have a copy down. Step 1, find the balance point. Step 2, distribute if needed. You all should either be shaking your head yes or no, right? No, okay. There's no distributing because there's no parentheses. Step 3, combine like terms on the same side. You can, okay. Step 4, this is the new step. Combine variables on opposite sides using inverse operations, addition and subtraction. So we're combining variables on opposite sides using addition and subtraction. I move the smaller variable first. That's just me. So my question to you, now it doesn't matter if you didn't. My question to you is, which variable did you move? Liam, which one?
-7.
So you move the 7x. So you have this, which is fine by subtracting 7x. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I did.
And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. That's not how I would solve it. But listen, it will still give you the same answer. 7 minus 7 is 0. Gives me 19 equals. What's the negative 8 minus 7?
Negative 15.
Negative 15 what? Oh, x. Plus 4. Can you solve this one? Finish it. Go. Finish it.
19.
Nice work, guys. Gentlemen, very good. Okay, so I'm looking at all your papers. You're all subtracting the constant 4 to allow the negative, and you guys did. You brought the negative 15x down equals 15. Some of us had a little trouble here. We're dividing by negative 15. That leaves me x equals negative 1. Y'all, really proud of you. You guys did really well there. Overly hard?
Meh. Yeah, meh.
Yeah, it's one extra step, right? We're just, instead of just doing the constants, we now have to do the variables. Follow the steps. Here we go. If you have the steps, I'm going to allow you to work a little bit closer on this. Okay. Copy it down, and then I'm going to start kind of talking you through. Because I want you guys to at least get a good jump start on this. Okay, everybody have it copied?
Yeah.
Okay. Step 1, find the balance point. Step 2, distribute if needed. Step 3, combine like terms on the same side.
Is that a -7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
So there are like terms on the
Wait,
same
is
side.
that a -9 or?
That's -9, yeah.
Okay.
After combining like terms on the same side, step 4 is combine variables on opposite sides. Combine variables on opposite sides. What you did is not wrong. I'm just going to do it a different way. What you did is not wrong. Okay, so.
Wait, then I just go get the right answer.
I think so. Okay, here we go. You ready? So, step 1 I said was balance point.
What?
Step 2 was distribute if needed. Y'all shook your heads no. Why?
Because no prints.
No princes. Step 3, combine like terms on the same side. Now listen, I wish that I had a bigger piece of paper when I need to get that, but I'm going to cover up one side. Are there like terms on this side?
Yeah.
What are they?
3 plus 5.
3x and the what?
2.
A positive 2x. So now, and I'm trying to do this with my left hand, so I do not write with my left hand. That's 5x minus 7. Okay? Everybody with me?
Yeah.
This all drops 6x minus 9. I almost wrote that 5 neater than I do normally. So, now we are combining variables on opposite sides. So I'm going to subtract a 5x. That leaves me negative 7 equals 1x minus 9. Then I need to get the x by itself. I add 9 to both sides. 1x equals 2. This really is the answer, but we don't want that 1 there, so we can divide both sides by 1. X equals 2. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Excellent. So do you see where you kind of just did each individual thing
Yeah.
over? I combine. Again, there's a lot of different ways to make this work. As long as it makes sense to you, I'm good with it.
On a test, if I do that?
I would be, as long as you show your work, I can follow your work. How do we do here? Not too bad, right? Okay, so far, we've done step 1, we haven't done step 2, we've done step 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess what we're gonna add? Yeah, we're gonna add, yes, we're gonna add step 2. What I'll say is the camera's on. I'm going to have to step out for a second after this. The camera's on? Yeah? Okay. Let's go. Let's try that. A little bit trickier. Let's see what you guys got. Okay, so everybody should be at this step. Balance point step 1. Step 2, we are going to distribute which means we multiply. That gives me 3x minus 6 plus 4x. Notice I'm not even doing anything there. Then we combine on the same sides. This is nothing new. This is what we did on our last quiz, which gives me 7x minus 6. We bring everything else down. Give me a thumbs up. Who got to that part? Do we feel all right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, now. Here's the tricky part. How many x's do I have right here?
1.
Oh, I have 1. Alec, great work, man. So I'm going to put a 1 there. That way I know that when I'm... Which one did you move? Did you move the 7 or the 1?
I actually moved the 1.
Yeah, me too. So I'm going to subtract 1x from both sides. 1 minus 1 is 0. Negative 12 comes down, gives me 6x minus 6. Then we add 6 to both sides. Leaves me 6x equals negative 6. Divide by 6. X equals negative 1. Where'd you make a mistake then?
The 7x and then the minus 1x.
What'd you get there?
I did minus 7x,
Okay.
so then I got on the
Negative
other
6x minus 12, then you added 12. No, hold on, let me just come over. Let me see. Because you can do it that way.
side. Well, I did like this.
Yeah. So you forgot that was a 1x.
Yeah.
Because 1x minus 7x is negative 6x. Okay. Let's do one more. We are still going to get harder and harder tomorrow, but this is going to be your last one for today, and then I'm going to give you your homework. Because I feel like you guys are doing pretty well on these. How are we feeling, all right?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's easier than I expected.
Be careful of moving that, just because I don't know how sturdy that is. I don't want anything to fall on you.
Oh, I know.
Huh? You know what?
How sturdy it is.
Oh, how sturdy is it? Not very?
No, it's pretty sturdy.
Okay.
We had this last year.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
teams.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
They gotta walk up and then boom.
We're going to get a fraction, and that's all right.
Oh, right.
Then we're
Oh,
going to get,
no.
we're probably going to get a fraction, but that's all right.
What happens if I can get like 3.56? And
Well, that would be a fraction.
I'll give it right.
Just try your best. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the steps again. Step 1, find your balance point. That should be a guaranteed, we all know what we're doing there. Step 2, distribute if needed. Let me see, head shakes.
Nah.
Nah, okay. I like it, nah. Step 3, combine like terms on the same side. Ooh, that's where now it gets a little bit trickier. So I'm gonna pause there. We're combining like terms on the same side.
Do you do it on both?
Oh, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Very good. If you didn't hear Isaac, Isaac said, are you gonna do it on both? Yep. Okay, here we go. So this is where it's important to have two different sides. Balance point. No distributing. Because there's no parentheses. I cover up, maybe, one side. On this right side, I can combine, oh, Mr. H, the positive 14x and then minus 8x, which is positive 6x. Then I cover up here. I've got negative 2x's and 3x's. That gives me 1x plus 7. I have to do it on both sides. Now,
Wait, how'd you get 14? Or how'd you get 6x? I got 8x.
what's 14 minus 8?
Wait. Oh wait, no, I got 6x. I
Okay.
don't know what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Liam. How did I get what?
Ooh.
Are you good?
Wait.
Yeah, I thought it said 16 because I wrote my 0 as a 6.
Gotcha. Isaac, good?
Yeah, no, I just
Alec?
read it wrong.
Okay, no, that's all right. I'd rather pause and make sure that we are all on the same page. Now, we're combining variables on opposite sides. I'm gonna move the 1x. Subtract 1x from both sides. That leaves me 7 equals 10 plus 5x. Then, combine constants on opposite sides. Subtract 10 from both sides. That leaves me 5x equals negative 3. Divide by 5. X equals negative 3/5.
Could we do it where we just subtracted, or like
So that-
10 minus 7?
You mean bringing,
But you did the 10 or 7 minus 10. Could you do it where you like move the 7 over?
if only if you move the 6 this way. Because the goal is to get the x's by itself, so if I move out the 7 this way,
Well, like no, like if you that's not what I'm saying. Like
let me see.
instead of like doing it like this, could you also just do it like instead of you just subtract 7 like that?
No,
You can't.
no, because what's 10 minus 7?
3.
Positive 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we want? No. Does that make sense? Because you have to get the x by itself. So bringing things towards the x, does that help get it by itself?
No.
Because the whole goal of the equation is to isolate the variable. Okay, now listen. There's a lot here. Don't get stressed. Yes, there are 48 problems. We're certainly not doing all today. Okay? We're certainly not doing them all today, but please do not lose that. So let's circle these. Because you are going to do so your homework is the worksheet, numbers 1 through 15, the odds. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. So that's 8 questions.
Wait, can we work together?
Why don't you work a little bit on your own and then talk to each other and make sure that you can get help? How's that? Because I feel like some of you are letting others do the work, not necessarily you, but I feel in other classes some of you are letting each other do the work and then just putting down an answer, but not really understanding it. Okay, questions? If you need to do this on a separate piece of paper so you have more room, have at it. Love you guys. You guys worked really hard today. I'm proud of you.